You have to understand that psychologically, it's hard for a woman to put herself out there. That's why you don't see a lot of women going up and talking to guys at the bars or leading the relationship. They're the ones who get asked out. They're the ones who get asked for marriage, right? It's just not in their nature. What they're doing is they're waiting for men to do that because it's their way of assessing if he has the masculine traits of dominance and leadership. So, that being said, when a woman is interested in you, it's gonna come out in very subtle ways. Of course, there's exceptions. Sometimes it can be a little bit more overt, but usually it's very subtle. Here are those examples right now. 1, if she has any interest in you, she might be asking you open-ended questions. Why? Because open-ended questions lend itself to having a longer conversation. And of course, if a woman likes you, she's gonna wanna spend more time with you. So she's gonna ask you these open-ended questions as opposed to a yes or no question. She's gonna ask you about your experiences somewhere. She's gonna wanna try to get to know you. She's gonna be digging a little bit so she can hear the stories of your life and spend that time with you, getting to know you. 2, you might see her giving you a lot of eye contact. The big theme that you're gonna see in some of these subtle ways that women are interested is gonna be the idea of attention, of getting more attention with you. So eye contact is her way of getting more attention with you, right? When someone's looking you in the eye, you're basically saying, I wanna be speaking to you right now. I wanna be with you. I wanna be present with you right now. You'll also see the opposite. If a woman is generally disinterested, not only is she going to be lacking the eye contact, but her body language is going to be pushing over here or outward. She's not going to be facing you as much. So when a woman is facing you, paying attention to you, giving you that eye contact, paying attention to you, that's a subtle sign that she might be interested. 3, this is a big one. And I tell you, of course, the things I'm telling you today, all of these could be true and she could still potentially not be interested. The way you're gonna know for sure is by asking her out, but still these are really strong signs that she is. And this one, number 3, is huge. When she laughs at something that's not funny, you didn't make a joke, you weren't being dry with your humor or sarcastic, you weren't being goofy, but she's laughing, this is what's called nervous laughter, and people tend to have these nervous tics around people that they see as valuable, that they want something from, that they're interested in. Okay, here's another one. If she's playing with her hair, or even more so, this is a really big one, playing with her necklace. Now, she might be playing with her necklace because she knows she doesn't want to ruin her hair or touch her hair, but any of those two, that's another like nervous tic that's saying like, okay, I'm in a conversation right now where I'm just like a little bit nervous. And so people do that. They play with stuff. They have these little mannerisms and tics when they're in those situations. Look out for this, by the way. You might not necessarily have to even look out for this in a conversation with you and a girl, but watch other women talking to other guys, or even when you're in a social gathering, check for this. Because 100% of the time, if she's playing with something, her hair, her necklace, she's nervous. And if she's doing it with you, she might like you. She might tease you. I know this sounds funny. This is like the back in the day on the playground when you would tease a girl would tease you, and you'd be like, oh, they don't like me, when in reality they do. Women who are teasing you, playing with you, making fun of you in that sense, that is generally a sign that they're interested, even though that's very counterintuitive. You would think if a girl's teasing you, she's probably not interested. No, if a girl's not interested, she's not going to bother to tease you. She's going to be trying not to pay attention to you, try to look the other way, walk the other way. She's not trying to engage in that conversation with you, but they will do that. So if you're ever talking to a girl and she playfully teases you, this is a sign. Next, offering any sort of advice. So if she's offering advice to you, she's trying to solve a problem for you, she's trying to help you in any way, she's offering help, whether it is some sort of advice or maybe having to come over and help fix something, I don't know, anything like that. This is a sign. This is a big one, by the way, so just pay attention to this one, because this means that she's trying to, again, spend more time with you. She wants to be around you. She wants to help. She wants to spend this time trying to do something nice for you. She's like basically being like a nice guy, right? A nice guy might do that, right? A typical nice guy might try to do stuff for a girl, give stuff to a girl, help a girl, be there for her just to get her to like him. Sometimes women will do the same thing. You don't see this one as often. That's why it can be very powerful, because when you do see it, it's more rare, which gives it a little bit more weight. These are some subtle ways, and there's a ton of other subtle ways that a woman might be interested. The number one sign, though, is going to be when she agrees to meet you on a date. And when you're on a date, there's things that you want to say to a woman to get her more invested in you. And the way to do that is going to be described in the video that you see here on the screen. I have different word for word things to say to a girl when you are dating her to get her more interested in you. So watch that video. And if you need more help with these women and you want to get them to be more interested in you or to like you, then consider one-on-one coaching with TripAdvice. You can learn more about that at tripadvicecoaching.com. There's a link in the description down below.